It is an absolute firecracker!
All right, people like Beth Green in this week's episode of The Walking Dead, we are back.
Spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
That's a week away.
Listen, we'll put.
She
exactly.
died.
It's a week old. Everybody grow up. Yeah, she's dead. So is Rick. This is awkward.
Carl's still alive though.
As always, fellas, joined by Shane Altuis. What's going on, Shane?
That was good.
Mike Dabkowski put in extra work tonight, so we're recording this podcast super late.
Hello, all. Sorry to be so late.
Why don't you quit your job and just do this podcast for real life, dude?
Yeah, grow up, man.
Well, once our sponsors kick in, I will be able to. I'm looking at you,
Quit giving
Mountain
50%, man. All right? Yeah, sponsors got to kick in. That's going to, one of these days, dude. One of these days. Brian, how we doing, B? Happy birthday, by the way. Remember the 5th of
Birthday
November.
shout out.
Doing great. Couple beers deep, no big deal.
Birthday shout out, Brian. Brian's on before the podcast. Hey, guys, is it cool if I drink during the podcast? And we were like,
It's a good
alcohol?
question.
He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, Brian, you're pretty
This is how you spend a 26-year-old
I remember
birthday.
when I was in high school.
I remember my first beer. All right, anyway,
Grow up,
guys. Hit us up at the Box to Box Show on Twitter or the Box to Box Show at gmail.com. First things first, after 2 days of Champions League action, we just kind of want to go through, and we're just going to give us kind of what we think or what we want to take out of Champions League thus far. We're about 4 games in for every team. Some of the groups have been pretty boring.
Yeah.
But for our takes on each individual, whatever we want to talk about, I'll start off with you, Shane. Like, what's your take from Champions League thus far?
I think Pellegrini summed it up best. He said there's a lack of confidence for his side, and that's not just true about his side. It's true most about all the EPL sides.
Yeah.
The lineup that Brendan Rodgers threw out at the Bernabeu against Real Madrid was absolutely appalling. And
I loved it. I thought it was genius.
No,
I think it's
for
smart.
a team that has so much history in this competition, to send out a side like that had to be absolutely disgusting.
You know you're going to get beat by Real. You know you're going to get beat by Real anyway.
Yeah, but you got to at least put up, that you're gonna. They're not doing well in the PL this year, so they got to try for something.
Hey, Greg Popovich would have done the same thing, so
I'm okay with it.
Hey, yeah, Mike, what's your take from Champions League?
Well, I was going to talk about Brendan Rodgers starting that lineup against Real, but I guess I'll move on a little audible area and just talk. Audible, and talk about how
I don't know
dominating Bayern and BVB are doing. Like 2 German superpowers are just cruising through everybody, and they're kind of bringing up is the Bundesliga on same par with La Liga is probably one of the strongest leagues. Maybe not top to bottom, but top heavy as La Liga would be, and that's just a good debate to have because you have Real and Barca versus BVB and Bayern. I think that's a great debate to have.
Yeah, I'll talk about them a little bit later, but that is a good one. Bayern's just running through people.
Yeah, they're just
Brian, what's your take?
I have nothing really to say other than Porto's killing it.
What's up? So. Weekly Porto update.
You heard it here first, Porto.
No losses in Champions League so far. Jackson Martinez is on a roll. Brahimi's a genius on the ball. That's all I have to say. Everybody watch out.
All right.
Bayern who?
What's up? Porto.
Super Porto.
And you know they travel well.
They do.
Best traveling team ever.
All right, I'm going to go with mine. Today, Roma lost again, but they didn't lose 7-1 today. They lost 2-0 to Bayern. Bayern is so frustrating. I was talking to you guys earlier. It's just so frustrating to have your team play them and watch the game because they just suffocate. They suck the life out of the game. There's no chances. You're just holding on for dear life, trying not to get blown out. And Roma's down a bunch of players, and they still played pretty well. It was obviously in Germany, but they're just so freaking good. Now Roma, they still control their own destiny. They're still second in the group. And basically, if they beat CSKA Moscow next week, they're almost going to be in as long as Bayern takes care of City. So it's going to be tough. The way Roma's not in great form, but hopefully they win that next week, and they'll basically be into the knockout round, which would be a win for Roma.
Yep.
And that's our Champions League wraparound. What's up? All right, we're going a little outside the box for this segment. Just hang out with us for the outside the box, in the box, What's good? All right, this is kind of an idea that Shane had, and we kind of morphed into it a little bit. We're gonna assign songs with EPL teams that we think are synonymous with each other. So this is either gonna be really great or really terrible. You tell us. Also, give us your ideas. If you don't like what ours are, tell us what song you think goes with any EPL team. We're not doing all of them, just kind of ones that we think off the top of our heads. So tell us it's terrible. It might be. Who cares? Still keep listening. It's awesome. So we each have 3. We'll go one by one. Here we go. Brian, why don't you lead us off?
All right, first, Manchester United. Going to go with a little classic hip-hop. P. Diddy and the fam, who you know do it better, mo money, mo problems. Reasoning, Man U signs all these players, spends all this money. Di Maria, Falcao, everybody. And they, what? Sit in the middle of the table? Mo money, mo problems. That's not
Is that going back to the Puffy days, bro? What's up, Puffy?
P. Diddy and the fam, man.
That was Puff Dad.
Shout out to Mace.
Shout out to
Busta Rhymes.
P. Diddy and the fam. All right, love it. Mike, hit us up. What do you got?
All right, I'm going with the rival Tottenham Hotspurs here. A little Nelly featuring Tim McGraw, Over and Over. Mostly just because they build you up before Christmas, let you down after Christmas. This isn't a one-time thing. It happens over and over again every single year. Tottenham always implodes on themselves.
Just good enough to finish 5th for the Europa League. All right, Shane, hit us up.
Why y'all up in my ear talking all about this stuff y'all don't want to hear? Get back. You don't know me like that. Luda.
You don't know me like that.
And that is the anthem for West Ham because no one knows this team. I don't even think they know them. They're telling all the rest of the EPL, get off me, son. You don't know me. And I know for me it's hard to know them because I don't know where they're going to finish. They're beating Man City one week. They're finishing, with an result the next. We'll see how they do, but I don't know them.
Love it.
I could see Alex Song just spitting some Luda all the time.
Or even T.I., you don't know me. That works.
You don't know me? All right, guys, I'm going with Southampton. I'm going to my boy Ricky Rose. They sold Lallana. They sold Luke Shaw. They sold Chambers. And they sold Ricky Lambert. You're like, oh, man, Southampton's terrible. You know what they were doing? They were hustling all y'all. Hustling. You know why? Because they're in second in the table right now. Hustling everybody in the EPL. You know, we'll sell all our players, but you know what? We're going to come back and finish in the top 4 this season. What's up, Southampton? Love it. Mike, give us your second one.
All right, this is a little bit more serious. This one's for Everton. A little wake-up call from Maroon 5 getting at you. It's they were supposed to be really good this year. They're kind of mid-table right now. They had some injuries, but it's time for them to wake up. Lukaku's got to start netting goals. Ross Barkley, get in there. Tim Howard, you're the best keeper in the world. Start acting like it. Time to wake up, put your boots on, and try to get that top 4 finish.
Wake up, dog. All right, Shane, hit us up with your second one.
Oh, baby, we belong together. Mariah Carey.
Ooh,
I know. Newcastle, Alan Pardew. It is a romance like nothing else. I mean, these two lovebirds are belonging for each other. Every year it comes where they just have a falling out. The fans obviously don't like Pardew out all the time, but all of a sudden he conjures this magic where all of a sudden it's Pardew in, baby. Hashtag Pardew in. We want him back.
Get it trending.
There we go.
Hashtag contract extension.
Baby, they belong together.
That's too funny. All right, let me go. I'll take my second one here. This is for Aston Villa. It's snap out of it. I'm going to go across the pond for the Arctic Monkeys. What's up, Britain? Ooh. They've only scored 5 goals this year. That's last in the EPL. And before their goal last week, they only scored, their last goal was scored on September 13th. Bro, and bros, snap out of it. What are we doing? Come on, Benteke. All right, Brian, we'll give you your second one.
Oh, before I hit mine, I just want to say Mariah Carey, Newcastle, kind of like that Nick Cannon relationship. Just saying there.
What's up?
I'm going to go with
let's not bring up those sour grapes.
Some little early 2000s gangster rap, the Clips grinding for Swansea City. All they do is go out there, work hard, grind. They play everybody tough. They just get out there, Wilfred Bonny, Gylfi Sigurdsson, just play every team from the top to bottom hard all day, grind in Swansea City.
Grinding. Love it. Shane, give us your last one.
Going a little outside the box with this one. We're going with Taco with the song Putting on the Ritz. And this is how it's really going to define Chelsea's season, It's all about fashion, a little bit controversial, trying to hard look like Gary Cooper. Ooh, super duper, because that's what Chelsea is this year. They're putting on the Ritz with the way they're playing it. They are top of the league. They are clearly the class of the Premier League, but, a little bit controversial with their manager and the way they like to park the bus.
All right, love it. All right, Mike, give us yours. Last one.
All right, I'll join you across the pond with a little band called the 1975 and a song called Girls.
What's up,
to talk about Liverpool. Mostly because they're playing like a bunch of girls out there. It's one of our favorite things to say, but they are playing like girls. Balotelli's flopping around, not scoring goals.
What are you, girl or something?
Out there. Yeah, they always look like girls out there. Come on, man, grow up. Stop playing like Liverpool.
Yeah, what are you, girl or something? Brian,
what are you?
All right, I'm going a little Kanye West power for Arsenal. Kind of more Arsenal because no one man should have all that power. What has he done with it? get them fourth every year. Yeah, that's great, but you want to win the title when you're Arsenal. No one man should have all that power. I think Arsene Wenger, his time might be up.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, I'll bring up the rear. My man Drizzy Drake from Man City.
Ooh.
They are just hold on, we're going home. Because you are getting out of the Champions League. You ain't making past it.
Pipes,
you like that?
Next
you like
American Idol right
Give me some water, man. Give me some water.
It's like a young golden stutter.
Just hold on. Man City, you're getting out of the Champions League and going home. So that's my man Drizzy Drake for the last one. All right, tell us if you liked it, you hated it, you hate us, you don't think we're funny, that's cool.
Give
Just
us
tweet at us, get at us on Twitter. But and also send us your comparisons as well. We'd love to do it. We'll read some of them maybe next week on the show. So yeah, next. All right, we've reached the picks part of the segment where we probably get all these wrong, but who cares because nobody's keeping track. All right, we're gonna pick three things for you. Two of them are games, and then we're gonna pick who we think is gonna make it to the MLS Cup final. First off, we got Liverpool-Chelsea on Saturday. Obviously, teams going in two different directions. Brian, since you're a Liverpool fan, I'll start with you. Who do you got?
I don't really want to be a homer here, and I'm not going to be. Liverpool all the way, 3-0. Comeback.
Not a homer pick, just like a blowout.
First half hat
just how I feel.
Coast. Chelsea's done.
Love it, love it, love it. Mike, who you got?
Chelsea, easy peasy, dude.
All right, fair enough. Shane?
Yeah, whatever, bro.
Is Luis Suarez throwing on a Warrior kit this weekend? Oh, no, Chelsea.
No. Yeah. All right, I'm going to actually take Liverpool to get blown out. So
the okie doke again.
All right, next, the okie doke. We got BVB in the Bundesliga versus Mglakenbach. We don't even really know how to pronounce it, but a big matchup.
Well, we like it.
I don't speak German. I need I don't speak German.
We're those cute German followers that we have.
Yeah, we need some German chick to help us out. Anyway, Shane, what's your pick in this game?
Borussia Mönchengladbach to do work with Max Cruz. Herman, I like them to win 3-1 in this one.
All right, Mike.
In a battle of two fantastic kits, that both teams have great uniforms out there, I gotta take BVB. Their team is too good, and they have my boy Marco Reus in full form, so easy pick.
Brian.
All right, I'm going BVB for 3 reasons. 1, can't pronounce Mönchengladbach. 2, I don't know where they are. 3, I don't know anybody on their team besides the people Shane just named. 3-1 BVB.
All right, well, I think the only logical solution is to get Diane Kruger on the program and ask her how to pronounce the name.
I heard she's a box-to-box fan, so we got to...
Maybe next week, we'll send her a sticker, see if she's in. I don't know what team she is, but I'm going to pretend she likes BVB, and I'm going to pick the BVB to win this game because I don't really know anything else about Mönchengladbach. Okay. Next, all right, MLS picks. Who's obviously the playoffs are underway. I got my New England What Up scarf that I got for free in the background here, although I'm not picking them to go to the finals. We're going to give you our finals picks for the MLS. We'll start with you, Mike. What do you got?
I am just taking Thierry Henry and his New York Red Bull all the way to glory.
He was dropping dimes last week.
They score a ton of goals, and that's what you need to win games, so I'm going Red Bull.
Bradley Wright Phillips, all day. And who do you have in the West?
LA Galaxy.
What up, Landon? What up, LD?
Analysis.
Doesn't even matter.
Brian.
It's all about the Red Bull.
I got the Revs out of the East because, that's hometown right there. First overall pick, Andrew Farrell, killing it. But they are going to get smoked by LA Galaxy for 2 reasons, Robbie Keane and Landon Donovan. Done.
There's 2 reasons, Robbie Keane.
That's 2 reasons enough right there. LA Galaxy for the win.
Not Roy Keane? What's up, Roy Keane? Shane, hit us up. What do you got?
I hate to agree with Mike, but the Red Bulls kind of overcame their demons with beating Kansas City in the opening round. They have the Golden Boot winner with Bradley Wright Phillips. He needs to be maybe scoring goals for England soon. And then from the West, it's got to be the combo of Clint Dempsey and Obafemi Martins for Seattle. So.
That fat contract Obafemi.
All right, that fat contract. All right, I'll bring up the rear here. In the East, I'm taking DC United, even though they play at RFK, which has got to be the worst stadium in the entire United States of America.
Yes.
Okay.
It's pretty terrible. And my pick out West is Real Salt Lake. What's up, Kyle Beckerman? I see you, and I like them to win it all because you got great hair. All right, next. All right, people. It's that time again. It's everyone's favorite segment. It is Dummies. Let's get it. I'll kick it off here.
Let's get it.
Petr Cech, first off, 3-time Champions League keeper of the tournament, 3-time EPL Golden Glove winner, 3 Premier League titles, but none of those are his greatest attributes. My man is a beast on the drum set. If you haven't seen it, Google it. He's doing his best John Bonham impression. He covered the drum track for Walk by the Foo Fighters and Clocks by Coldplay. So maybe since he's not even playing for Chelsea anymore, which is completely unfair anyway, he should just retire and start his own group.
Hey, was he wearing his helmet?
Because I would listen, he was not wearing his helmet. But my man was getting after that snare drum. What's up? I see you. All right, Shane, give us your dummy.
Changing the tone here. I'm gonna lean in here on this one. A little bit more serious tone.
Oh, get close.
Yeah, lean in. I'm gonna reach out to the viewers out there.
You're creeping me out, dude.
You know, I'm gonna sit back and talk about this past week's Champions League, the matchup of Galatasaray versus Borussia Dortmund, which was actually halted at one point due to the Galatasaray fans. And it's now on Wednesday, and the German officials are looking into filing charges of attempted manslaughter, disturbing the peace, assembly charges, and there's this whole list. I've visited Istanbul now 3 times. I love the city. It's a beautiful city. The people are great. The food's great. And unbelievable passion for their football. You know, they're great at what they think, but they need to figure out something with the way they support. Their own players are pleading to them. So, come on.
Yeah. People, be responsible with your flares. Like, come on now. What is
I said the same thing after they went to Arsenal. It's embarrassing.
What is this? Yeah, what is this? First grade? All right, Mike, give us your dummy run.
Dummy
run!
All right, since we just talked about the MLS playoffs and made our picks, mine's just going to be real quick about how the playoff system is a bit flawed in the MLS. I mean, you have the Supporters' Shield, and then you have the playoffs, so you're basically winning something twice. And then there's also no relegation system, so the bottom half of the table is kind of just moseying around, playing around for nothing.
Just hanging out.
After the year, when the relegation battle in the EPL is usually just as good, if not better, than the title chase at the end of the year. So,
can we also talk about the draft too? Let's get rid of the draft.
Yeah, we need some sort of academy and relegation system.
Yeah.
And
if you're gonna do soccer, do it right.
I know.
There is an academy system.
Brian, bringing up the rear with your dummy run.
All right, my dummy run is about a big man named Adriano. No, not Luis Adriano. No, not Adriano for Barcelona. Our boy, Fat Adriano.
Fat Adriano.
Used to play for Brazil back in the day, 06 World Cup. How he's kind of a drug trafficker, and it was always suspected by us. And now when he has finally come out as a drug trafficker, Colombia, Brazil area, kind of funny little tidbit on his life back there. So that goes to show you what can happen when you take a 360 from soccer to drugs.
Who's got his jersey? This guy. What's up?
He's a fan favorite, man.
Hey, let him live his life.
Don't worry about it. Former Roma great,
feed the fam, dude.
But not really. All right, guys. Appreciate you checking out the podcast this week. Check us again next week, and remember, get us your song/EPL team comparisons. We want to hear them. We want to laugh. If you don't think we're funny, make fun of us. It's cool. You can take it. We got thick skin.
Liverpool for the win.
Mike don't know Napoli. Mike don't know MLS.
Hey,
all right, one. I'm sick of both of you.
I'm sick of all y'all. All right, people. We'll see you next week.
All right, guys.
Balda Kaita.